Hello and welcome back to CinemaBurger, where I bring you movie reviews from a different perspective. Today we're here to talk about the Hulu original movie Happiest Season, starring Kristen Stewart, Mackenzie Davis, Alison Brie, Victor Garber, Mary Steenburgen, Aubrey Plaza, Dan Levy, and Anna Gasteyer. It is written and directed by Clay Duvall, and it's about a lesbian couple going to one of their families for the holidays. Now, Kristen Stewart plays Abby and Mackenzie Davis plays Harper. Now, Abby's parents have passed away years ago in a car accident. They're going to Harper's family for Christmas. Now, originally, Harper had said that she came out to her family, but later on she says that she actually didn't. She lied. So they have to pretend that they're not a couple, and Abby has to pretend that she's just Harper's, friend. So Harper has two other sisters, and they're all kind of... One of them is kind of condescending, and the other one gets ignored by the family. The father is running for mayor, and the mother has, an Instagram personality. Now, they seem to be putting a lot of pressure on their children for, praise and attention. Harper is known as, the good child. The other sister, Sloane, played by Alison Brie, has a family, and that's, the only thing she's kind of done, I guess. She had a law degree, but she didn't do anything with it. And they make decorative arrangements with her husband. And the other sister, Jane, kind of gets ignored by everybody, but she has artistic and creative talent. Now, Abby has a friend named John who is also gay, but he's watching Abby's pets while she's with Harper. Now, Abby keeps getting, pushed aside and kind of ignored throughout the time they spend at Harper's family. We find out that Harper had a past about lying about being gay because she wasn't able to come out to her family. Abby did have an easier time coming out, and the movie really focuses on the struggles of coming out and how each family situation is different, which makes it easier or harder to come out. And I really admire that about this movie. Based on the trailer and the poster, I thought it was just going to be another run-of-the-mill Christmas movie about a big family gathering and things go wrong, but no, it actually deals with LGBTQ issues, and it's pretty good. Now, Harper keeps making excuses about why she hasn't come out to her family, or why she isn't spending as much time with Abby. Abby has to sleep in a separate room. Now, Harper's parents, not knowing that she's gay, try to set Harper up with an old high school boyfriend that Harper was unaware of, but it makes Abby feel uncomfortable because the parents also aren't fully fans of gayness or LGBTQ. They don't, openly hate about it, but they are all about keeping up appearances and things like that. Now, Harper runs into an old girlfriend played by Aubrey Plaza, and it turns out that she lied about being gay to her family when Aubrey Plaza was with her, and it seems like she's doing the same thing to Abby. While they've had a nice relationship together, when she's around her family, Harper seems to be a different person, and Abby feels uncomfortable about that. Now, Kristen Stewart is great as Abby. She's been doing great roles lately. You can really see the frustration of her character as she keeps being pushed aside and having to be made excuses about. Mackenzie Davis is great as Harper. You can see how, there's a complete 180 from when they first meet, or when they first show Harper in the movie, to as the movie goes on, she gets a little more negative. She'll go out with friends and just have to keep hiding Abby and things like that. She keeps saying she loves Abby and wants to make it up to her for all the uncomfortable moments and things like that. But it's kind of like two sides to a person that Abby hasn't seen before. Abby keeps calling her friend John for advice, played by Dan Levy, and he thinks it's weird that Harper hasn't come out or is making excuses. And there's plenty of times where Abby is left alone, so she ends up talking to Aubrey Plaza, who was the ex-girlfriend of Harper, and they end up hanging out once or twice because Abby's alone. And originally Harper accuses Abby of like kind of smothering her a little bit because she asks where Harper is a lot because she's out doing things, but then apparently sees Abby and the ex-girlfriend like walking somewhere and thinks they're cheating or something, and it spirals into a whole family argument about various things that have been building up throughout the movie. At one point Harper says they want space, but Abby is ready to leave and go home. But then the whole family has a realization and a learning moment, but it seems it might be too late. Now, I'm not going to ruin what happens at the end, but like it is your typical happy ending, but the only difference is it is warranted and it feels deserved after everything that happened up till the very end. Like, this movie deals with family issues, LGBTQ issues, and about just trying to be better people in general. And I really applaud that. So I would give the Happiest season, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 burgers because it deals with important issues and it has a well-deserved ending. I only didn't give it 5 because it ends with like that perfect Hollywood ending, but once again it feels deserved after everything that happened. It has great performances from Kristen Stewart, Mackenzie Davis, Aubrey Plaza, and Dan Levy. It's definitely worth the watch. It's on Hulu. And yeah, if you want something a little different from the holiday movies that has a little more depth and to it, definitely check it out. Alright, I'm Scott Berger, and I'll see you next time.